Hi Cancer, how are you doing? And welcome to your monthly love reading. This is for the month of June, honey. This is for your for the whole month. This is a general tarot reading for love. Whether you are single, in a relationship, or dealing with a special connection or no contact, just take it as it resonates, or the intention you are putting into this reading here, okay? So the energies coming through are powerful and meant to guide your heart towards this month. This is for Cancer universe. Please tap into the Cancer collective. Please tap into the Cancer collective. What are they or who they are dealing with for the month of June? What is coming towards Cancer? Cancer, for the sign of Cancer for the month of June. This is a monthly reading. Let's get into that, honey. Let's see. Keep in mind, guys, these are, again, general love readings, so it may and may not resonate with each of you. But if it does, please let me know in the comments, and also like and follow me here. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the bio for that. Okay? Let's see, honey. Let's see. This is for Cancer universe. This is for Cancer. Thank you so much. Let's see, honey. Okay, I hope you guys can see the cards. Okay. At the bottom of this deck, you have, let me see, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, let's clarify. Let's get into the clarification, and then we'll start our reading here. Okay. Okay, two more for Cancer universe. Give me two clarifications here. Thank you so much. One more. I don't need that much. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands here, honey. Okay, my lovely Cancerians, let's get into your reading and let's see what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, what is happening, everything. So, honey, let's begin with the beginning of the June. Okay, you have the King of Swords. This is clarified by the Seven of Swords. This is telling me you're approaching love with a detached or analytical mindset. And this, to say for a Cancer, is pretty much very like what happened. Because the Cancers, like, they water signs. They just like think, they don't think, they just feel, But for you to approach this, you have the King of Swords as your first card with the Seven of Swords, honey. This is telling me like detached and analytical. Like possibly like trying to protect yourself from being hurt here. But the Seven of Swords kind of like suggests like someone, may possibly even you, is withholding emotions or avoiding the truth in a situation. So there may be like hidden motives, emotional masking here, or fear of vulnerability here. So this energy wants you to not to over like intellectualize your feelings, or like trust someone who's being kind of like in and out, on and off, like, this kind of energy that I'm seeing. Okay, let's move on. Maybe we'll just see what's happening here. So you have the next is the Sun clarified by the Moon. Okay, you're experiencing both here, honey. You're experiencing joy and confusion in your love life. Like one moment feels like clear and warm, the next like filled with uncertainty and illusions. Like the Sun to the Moon, like together, like kind of like show a contrast between like what is seen and what is hidden here. Like a situation may look beautiful on the surface, but hold emotional complexity underneath. So you're being kind of like guided to trust your intuition even when everything seems bright here, okay? Because your next card is like the Ten of Swords, so the Eight of Swords. Wow, something has ended painfully here, honey. Or you're mentally like replaying an emotional betrayal or disappointment over and over again. The Eight of Swords kind of like tells me you're still mentally stuck in that pain. Even though the worst has already passed, you might feel like powerless or trapped by what happened. But this is a kind of like a turning point. It's time to stop kind of like reliving it and start releasing it, okay? You're just totally stuck in on an ending. So let's get into the mid-month here, like mid-June for you. You have the Two of Cups to the Page of Wands in the reverse. This is a strong romantic connection is present or forming here, but there may be like immaturity, miscommunication, or hesitation in fully engaging. So like the Page of Wands in the reverse kind of like tells me one person isn't ready to move forward, to express themselves openly, while the emotional potential is strong here. The energy is inconsistent. Okay, this connection may need more honest communication and emotional maturity to stabilize here. Okay, so at the heart of your deck, honey, you have the Ten of Cups here, clarified by the Ten of Wands. Wow. So this is telling me like you may deeply desire a lasting, joyful relationship, but feel like weighed down by emotional or physical burdens. The Ten of Wands shows that you are carrying too much, either expectations, unresolved issues, or trying too hard to hold it all together. This vision like of love is possible, but it requires you to release the pressure and allow like more balance here. Love should feel like fulfilling, not exhausting here. Okay, moving on, you have the Eight of Swords to the Ace of Cups. You are mentally like blocking a new emotional beginning, honey. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords twice in your energy. This is telling me possibly maybe doubting whether you are worthy of receiving love, or something like you mentally totally like blocked off. So the Ace of Cups wants to offer you renewal, healing, and even like a new love. But the Eight of Swords like shows fear and overthinking holding you back here. You are not trapped. You're being kind of like invited to soften and open your heart again. This is your moment to stop replaying the past and start receiving the love you truly desire. Okay, and deserve. Okay, what's happened? So let's get into the end of June, honey. The end of June, you have the Eight of Cups here, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So this is telling me you may be like emotionally walking away from a situation where you've invested a lot of time and energy, but the emotional return no longer matches your heart. Okay, because the Seven of Pentacles shows you've waited, hoped, you know, or worked towards something that isn't becoming like blooming as expected. It's a painful but necessarily like kind of like a turning point. Like walking away is an act of self-respect here. Something better is growing elsewhere, but you must make space for it. Okay, yeah. Moving on, you have the King of Wands to the Strength card, honey. You are stepping into or encountering like bold, passionate energy and love. This person, possibly maybe you also, has a magnetic presence, but the Strength card kind of like asks for emotional control and courage to lead with heart rather than ego, okay? So there's a great potential for leadership and warmth here, but it must be paired like with compassion and patience. Like confidence without force is your power here, okay? So your last card is the Lovers to the Devil. Wow, this is like a powerful, possibly a karmic or soul-tied connection is present here, but it's intense. It's kind of like triggering, possibly like toxic or addictive. So the Devil like shows obsession, attachment, or emotional entanglement, masking itself as love here, okay? Because again, the Lovers asks you kind of like to choose real love or emotional bondage. This is a spiritual test. Can you choose from alignment, not fear or desire? You know, so at the bottom of the two decks, honey, you have the Ten of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. Then we have the pair here, the King and the Queen of Wands. You're kind of like deeply desire lasting, meaningful love here, a legacy built on passion, purpose, and emotional fulfillment. The Queen of Wands reminds you of your power, magnetism, and worth. You don't need to chase what's not ready. You attract what matches your frequency here. So keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Confidence and vision will build the love you seek here, honey. Okay, so dear, the advice from the universe for you when I look at your card and your spread here, this is down telling me this month is a powerful emotional cleanse here. You're being asked to face illusions here, release emotional baggage, and walk away from love that drains or deceives here. There's a powerful magnetic connection will tempt you, but not all are meant for your highest good. Let go of what only feeds attachment or confusion and trust the rebirth that follows, okay? You're entering a new chapter where real love, emotional maturity, and deep self-respect become like non-negotiable this time, okay? You are not just healing, you're rising. So choose wisely, Cancer, okay? So this is what I got for you, honey. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments, and also like and follow me here, and I see you in the next video. Bye.